The TD Direct Investing Index for the month of April has been released, and self-directed investor sentiment turned bearish for the first time in 6 months. Here are the details. Let's start with the overall TD Direct Investing Index, which measures sentiment in a range from -100 for very bearish to +100 for very bullish. Well, after a solid start in 2024, April showers rained down on investors' parade, testing the resilience. DII investor sentiment landed at -8 for April, a big loss of 26 points compared to March, breaking the streak of 5 straight months of bullish sentiment. Stocks ended the worst month of the year as stubbornly sticky inflation data doused market hopes for interest rate cuts by summer. When we compare sentiment to April of last year, there was little change when sentiment stood at -11. When we look at components that make up the DII, all the proxies were down across the board in April. Significantly, however, flight to safety or risk appetite from investors, as you can see, was -6 points lower than last month, meaning more investors pulled back into safer, less risky investments. A more positive value means risk on or less actual flight to safety. We also saw a drop in chasing trends measure, -4 points to 0, indicating more investors were buying on a falling market. A few key points that stood out. Energy saw the most trading activity in April, followed by basic materials, the next most popular sector. Secondly, investors felt more negative about the markets last month, but baby boomers born between 1946 to 1964 were the most pessimistic. As I mentioned, energy came out on top as the most heavily traded sector with a sentiment score of +6, up 2 points month over month. The surge in oil prices this year, driven in part by escalating tensions in the Middle East, has also helped prop up energy stocks. Among the heavily bought stocks in energy were Crescent Point Energy, Baytex Energy, and Enbridge, which boasts a strong record of dividend payments and an attractive yield. Meanwhile, sentiment for boomers slumped 11 points month over month to -8 in April, reversing the previous month's gain that saw sentiment rebound back into bullish territory. Heavily sold stocks by boomers included tech giants Nvidia, Tesla, and Shopify. And that's your TD Direct Investing Index highlights for April 2024.